I was recently in a debate with myself. What makes the best first-time RC car? Is it something that's cheap? Is it something that's fast? Is it something that's durable? Is it a combination of all three? The Maverick Strada MT seen here, brought to you by HPI Racing, which may or may not exist anymore, depending on when you watch this. We got one, and we're going to test it regardless if you can still get it under the HPI label. But we're going to test this cheap, pretty fast, durable basher to see if this might be the best first-time RC car on the market. This brand has been around since 2008. Now, it's available through HPI in the US. It may be available as a different name or a different branding somewhere else where you're watching this, but it's the same kit. So at $150 US, it comes with a battery, a crappy-ass charger that you should throw out and get a new one. But overall, $150, ready to run, and it's pretty quick. It ticks a lot of boxes. So let's take a look. Take the body off, and underneath, actually, it's pretty impressive. You get a shaft drive, four-wheel drive chassis. It's 1/10 scale, so it's a little smaller, but honestly, 1/10 scale is probably still the most popular scale. It's easy to work with, and it's big enough to be big, small enough to be small and fit places, so you're not lugging around this giant thing. Metal upper plate, independent suspension. You get dog bones, crappy, but whatever, they're there. A lot of shocks, which I'll talk about when we get to the actual close-up. Battery comes in the kit, brushed motor. There is a brushless available. Obviously, it'll kick up the price a little bit. But, I mean, for your first car, mine was a Tamiya Falcon, and I didn't get any of this stuff. So for a first-time kit, you're getting a lot of value, especially at this price. I mean, to be honest with you, at $150, even if it was $175, I didn't expect this much underneath the body. I expected some plastic chassis with just some junk attached to the wheels, but pretty impressive. In my generation, we had to mold our own arms out of crayons and throw some sand in it and build things. We didn't have ready-to-runs. We built our own kits. So we understood the complexities, and I'll be honest with you, when I built my first kit, I didn't understand crap, so I built it all wrong. So ready-to-runs are great, because if you got frustrated halfway through the build and quit, you don't have to now. You could just plug in the battery and go. Now, when it breaks, this is where a first-time kit has to be somewhat easy to work on and not that complicated, because you don't want to frustrate people. And while there's a lot of shocks on here, it's just 4 times the work to me. This could have been done with 2 shocks. I know it looks cooler, and it's a good stat on a website that says that we have 8 shocks and they have 4. Screw the 4 shocks. It's just too many shocks, but they do work, and the suspension was decent, so I can't knock it. Just it's a lot more maintenance, and I'm not into maintenance. I didn't expect like race quality parts, so dog bones in the rear are okay. I think they're in the front. There's a metal center drive shaft, so it actually still gives you, again, this for the price of this car, you get a lot of stuff. Turnbuckles, which normally aren't even seen on beginner kits, so you could adjust the camber and toe in a little bit. And the dog bones in the rear going into the diffs. There's no diff in the center, so therefore actually traction is a lot better than it should. It's not dumping to the front. I didn't really show you the battery. It comes with I think a 2,000 milliamp pack. Our first charge lasted about 4 minutes. You have to cycle nickel metal hydride batteries, so it's going to be a little bit slow and a terrible runtime in the beginning. The controller is actually pretty comfortable, and it's 2.4 gigahertz. Good stuff, $150. See how I'm going? This might be the best basher ever, or basher first-time truck. So again, back to my debate with myself. For pricing, it wins. Let's talk about performance, because that's one of the big things. Usually when someone buys an RC car and you see someone on the street, they go, how much does it cost? How fast does it go? Speed-wise, with the stock pack, like I said, it needed to be cycled. It goes okay. We put a better pack in, a little bit better, and it's actually very adequate for most people. It goes maybe 10, 15 miles an hour. We have a lot of downhill, which kicked up the speed a lot. Performance-wise, the suspension worked pretty well. I was surprised, I knocked 8 shocks, but seemed to handle pretty decent, take the ruts and the bumps, and never really looked like it was oversprung, undersprung, or the wrong oil. So overall, the performance was pretty decent. It did not get the best traction. This was very loose dirt. We're in a burnt-out canyon area. Thought that would be fun to see some rattlesnakes. We didn't get any, but we did watch the whole time. Over the bumps and jumps, everything we threw at it, we beat the crap out of it, and it held up. So in the terms of durability, I had a kind of a rookie driver trying to beat it up a little bit, just so it wasn't someone that had a lot of experience racing. Just drive it like you stole it, or you don't even own it. It's a rental car. And he did, and still nothing broke, and we went through several packs and recharged, and Had a good time with the kit. So speed, check. Durability, check. Price, check. Cleanup aisle 2. Full review in Velocity RC Cars magazine. Subscribe to the magazine, help us out. Click the like button, ring the bell, all the crap that people say. I don't put my face in there begging you. Just do it. Subscribe now. Enjoy the review. Eat a pizza, because I like watching pizza reviews too. See ya.
Go get, try to get it going that way. Keep going. Crashes are fun.